Guys, in this video, we are going to learn how we can build a responsive layout using Tailwind CSS in React. So in this video, we are going to be building a simple layout that you can see on the screen. So in this layout on a smaller screen, we have a single column, and as soon as we increase the size to medium size screen, the entire content is going to get divided into two columns. And as the screen size goes higher and reaches the large screen, all the content on the screen is going to be divided into 4 columns. So we are going to be building this layout using Tailwind CSS. Stay tuned till the end of the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Now let's go to Visual Studio Code and start coding this application from scratch. So guys, I am here in Visual Studio Code. I have my Hello World application running in the browser. So in this application, I have already done all the steps to set up a Tailwind CSS. If you want to know how to set up a Tailwind CSS in your React application, I have another video on that, and I'm going to be leaving a link to that video in the description. So in this Hello World application, we are going to be building a grid layout that is going to be completely responsive. So to start building this layout, let's remove the Hello World from here and let's add some Tailwind CSS to this div tag. So I'm just going to add a class name here, and I'm going to add a background color of black to this div tag, and I'm also going to assign a height of 200 pixels here. So this is just going to create one black box which is 200 pixels in height. So as of now in this application, we have a main container div tag and we have a black box within this container div tag. So we are going to replicate this black box. So let me replicate this black box. So we have elements created on the screen by expanding the browser a little bit. So let's have a look at this elements on a large screen on the browser. So on the last screen, we can see that all these elements are placed vertically one after another. We are not able to distinguish between element 1 and element 2 because there are no gaps between the elements. Now let's go to Visual Studio Code. So here on the smaller screen also you can see that they are placed vertically one after another. Now I'm just going to try and rearrange all these elements into responsive grid by adding a class name to my main container div tag, and I'm just going to make this main container as a grid, and let's put a gap of 4 between all the elements on the grid. Now if I save this, I should be able to distinguish between the element 1 and element 2 because we have a gap in between. So if I want to have a look at the larger screen, as of now we can see that all the elements are arranged one after another in a single column. Even if I change the screen size, let me reduce the screen size. So this layout is going to be always the same. All of them are arranged in the single column. But on a larger screen, we can see that we can fit 3 to 4 elements in a single row. So we are going to make some changes here. So I'm just going to add some more Tailwind CSS here on my main container div. So on my main container div, I'm just going to say that on a large screen, my grid should have 4 columns. So I'm just going to define 4 columns by this syntax: grid calls 4 on a larger screen. So now we can see that the layout is still looking the same on a smaller screen, but if we have a look at the layout on a larger screen, we can see that now all the elements are arranged in 4 columns on a larger screen. And if I inspect it and try to reduce the size, as soon as the screen goes to the medium size screen, the layout again switches back to one single column. But on a medium screen as well, we can at least arrange 2 columns on the screen. So we can arrange all these elements in 2 columns. So let's make some changes here in the Tailwind CSS. So on the medium screen, I'm just going to say that on the medium screen, my columns are going to be 2. And if I do that and test my layout again, so now on the medium screen, all the elements are arranged in the 2 columns. And if I go to the small screen, all the elements go back to single column. And if I try to expand it to the larger screen, now all the elements that I have created are arranged in the 4 columns because that's what we have defined here in our grid layout. So all the Tailwind CSS that we have to write to make this entire div as a grid is going to be on the main container, and all the elements that are within that main container are going to be arranged in the grid layout, which is responsive based on the number of columns that we have defined on each screen sizes. So guys, I hope this gives you a very good understanding of how to use a grid layout in Tailwind CSS. That's all I wanted to cover in this video. I'll see you in the next one.